Welcome to our Sprinter van build. We are Tim, Angie and Pluto, and together we are creating our perfect camper to get away on weekends. Thanks for joining us for the next stage of our build. Okay, insulation day. We've got our sound deadener ready. Andrew's just giving the panels a quick wipe over to clean them, and then we'll start cutting up the sound deadener and putting it on the panels.
That's cheeky. Okay, so we've got to here done.
Okay, time to cut the sheeting.
So what are you doing, honey?
Just measuring the panels just so that we can cut them to fit.
To fit what?
Fit these inner panels to stop the vibration. We don't need to cover the whole lot, so I think if we just go 35 by 15 sounds like a good number.
Do you agree, Pluto?
Is that the right number, Pluto? After doing a load of research, we decided on a multi-layer insulation strategy. The first layer, which is what I'm cutting here, is the sound deadener.
Oh, glad you did the first one.
Don't slide your finger along the edge. The sound deadener sheet we're installing is a butyl layer rubber with an aluminium top, which is applied to all the open metal panels. This absorbs vibrations and adds mass to the panel, removing the tinny sound in panels that you generally have. We won't put it here because that's where the air conditioner is coming through. Up you come, baby. Part of this. Adding the sound deadener to all the panels in the van was extremely time consuming, but we found that the effort was well worth it because the van was much quieter afterwards. It will be interesting to see what pairs up on the way home, though.
Yeah.
If it makes much of any difference. Rightio, just about finished the first layer of insulation. Let's have a little look. Okay, we've got the side panels all sound deadened down both sides, including the main door. should all help a lot with the deadening. Got the ceiling except for where the skylight and the air conditioner are going. All covered. Still got some small areas to do in behind the door panels, top and bottom, in the bottom of the main door and inside the cab doors. But other than that, first layer done. We'll take it for a test run now and see if it's any quieter. We'll do both wheel arches next. I just want to give them a clean up, just scuff a bit of dirt and surface rust off, give them some undercoat. Yeah, awesome job, lots of fun. Day 2, installation of the van. Yesterday we finished putting in the sound deadening rubber sheets. They stop the drumming and the vibrating of the panels in the back of the van. Today we're putting in the 10mm foam silver backed insulation for heat insulation. Okay, we're going to have to slide it in on top of those things. Okay, I'll get this end lined up. The second layer of insulation we decided to put in the van is a 10mm closed cell foam sheet with a foil lining. This layer offers thermal protection. It helps keeping the heat and cold out of the van, and also it's an added sound protection layer. All the joints around the edges and where the sheets meet each other in awkward places, we used aluminium foil adhesive tape, which is very easy to apply. I found this paper-backed foil, though very easy to use, the paper tended to tear when we cut it, which made it a little tricky to peel off. Yeah, as you'll see in some of the shots, the backing before we stuck it to the ceiling and walls. I figured out at the end of the build that if I turned it upside down and cut through from the silver side, it cut much more cleanly, which made it much better to peel the backing off. Okay, just finished a very fiddly little job getting the 10mm installation in behind these upper panels on the van. Ended up going in very nicely. Taped up the joins, looks great. Just have to finish a little bit at the back and then along the passenger side. Okay, today's small job, just pop the bigger dents out of the wheel arches. Not trying to get them smooth, just making them look decent before I cover them with insulation. So they're cleaned up, a little bit of rust spots ground off, bit of undercoat. Now I'm ready to put some sound deadener and a bit of insulation over the top. That should quieten the back of the van down a lot. Time to insulate the wheel tubs. See if I can use up some of these leftovers. Okay, time to put on some insulation. Okay, wheel arch is just about done. I'll show you the progress. As you can see, this wheel arch is insulated, but you can still see all the joins. But once you put the foil tape on, seals it all up, looks beautiful. Hopefully that should cut the noise down heaps. As our third layer of insulation, we decided to use both 25mm foil-backed foam board for the larger areas of the walls and the roof, and earth wool insulation for all the smaller, more awkward areas. They both have good thermal and sound absorbing properties. They were non-combustible, and the earth wool is made of recycled materials. Unfortunately, I lost the footage of installing the earth wool, but you can see where we've put it into all the small awkward panels. We simply cut it to fit and just pushed it in nice and tightly to cover up all the areas. It was very easy to fit, and it's not irritating to your hands. The last big area for insulation that I wanted to do was to pull the lining of the cabin down and fit the same multi-layers of insulation into there. Sound deadener, the 10mm foam, and the earth wool in the side cavities. I couldn't put any of the 25mm foam board in because the hood lining fits quite snugly up against the ceiling. It took a bit of fiddling to get all the lining out, but eventually it came out. The insulation went in quite smoothly with Angie's help, and then it was just a matter of putting it all back together. Insulating the van completely as we have was a long and time-consuming process, but we felt it was well worth the effort, as we were going to be using the van quite a lot and it would make it much more comfortable for us. The video stopped just before we got the insulation in, but the job's done now. Insulation tucked in the sides, all the 10mm foam all up into the ceiling cavity, insulation tucked in the sides and down the beam at the front. Alright, we're ready to put it all back together. We hope you're enjoying the build as much as we are. Please like and subscribe and check out what we're up to next.